And welcome back to My Zone Active Kids, where we actively invest in your future. My name is Marisol Stoffberg and I am super duper excited. Me too. Because this is the last day of our week of senses and we're learning all about our sense of smell, and that's why we are in a garden like fairies. But of course I'm not on my own, and with me is my super cool friend joining us for today.
Hi friends, I'm so excited to sit and talk to you guys again. My name is Micheline, and as I said, I'm excited because this lovely garden is just so nice and fresh, Marisol. And also we are busy with the last sense, so yes, I'm excited to see what Zoey and Zoshy will teach us today.
Micheline, did you know, that our noses are like the coolest things in the whole wide world, because our nose is linked with our brain.
Are you serious?
Yes. So when we smell something, if I smell something like pancakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine is pancakes for now. If I smell pancakes, then I think of rainy days, because my brain connects what I'm smelling with the memory that I have.
Wow, it's
Isn't that
actually
cool?
amazing how our nose works with our brain.
And that's why we're sitting between flowers in the garden today, because we love flowers.
We
You're a
do,
little
we
flower.
do. Oh, thank you. You're a little lily.
Oh, thank you. I love lilies. I also want to remind you guys that you can catch us every single day of the week from Monday to Friday at 9 on the My Zone and Zoshy Facebook pages.
That's
and we
correct.
also want to thank our friends Sugar King for the best week we've had ever. We also have our last story from them for today. I'm not crying. Be strong, be strong, be strong, be strong.
It's okay, Marisol. Friends, she's okay.
We also want to thank Innovation so much for these super cool bean bags. Big things. So if you want to rent anything for your party, please send an email to info@kickstartnam.com. Wash up. Yes. And Micheline, of course we cannot start any show of ours if we do not have a song to sing. So since we were learning all about our senses this week, we were smelling, we were tasting, we were hearing, we were feeling, we were seeing, we are going to be singing about our heads, our shoulders,
and our knees,
and our toes. Are you ready?
I'm very ready.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, Okay,
I think we need to do it again.
Now we do it a tiny bit faster. And head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Okay, we can do it a bit faster.
A bit or very fast.
Very, very fast. Okay. And go. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Oh! Yeah.
My coordination wasn't right there. And
Your
ears and mouth and
her
nose.
ears were here and her knees were here, but it's okay, you tried.
Hi friends. Yeah, I tried, and that's what matters.
Yes, it is. But now we are also spoiling you guys, because usually we only have story time twice a week. But now I'm giving you guys a story today.
Another one.
Yes.
An extra one.
Yes.
For you to be sugary sweet, just like Sugar King.
So we're giving you Sugar King's story, and I'm going to read you guys a story about a flower garden, because we are learning about smelling. So why don't we read about flowers?
Not, why not?
High five. Low five. Big five. Baby five. Oh, pinky five. we're heading straight over to story time before we visit our friends Zoey and Zoshy. So get ready. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Story Time. So our story for today's name is The Flower Garden by my friend T. Albert. So this story is all the way from Monkey Pen, so I hope you guys are excited as I am to hear what our flower garden has in store for us. I'm Rose, and I'm Violet, and we are identical twins, they said at the same time. We look the same, said Rose. We sound the same, said Violet. We even dress the same, they said together as they giggled. It's my birthday, said Rose. No, it's my birthday, said Violet. And both the girls laughed as they yelled, It's our birthday. Yes, Violet and Rose were identical. They looked the same, dressed the same, talked the same, acted the same, made the same face when they were happy, did the same frown when they were sad, and they even got the same grades in school. Oh, what's that? They don't get the same grades in school? I wonder why. I can tell you why, their mom said. Rose is a little more responsible and pays attention to fine details. Violet is a little less responsible and sometimes doesn't pay attention to the things she doesn't like doing. Come on in, girls, their mom yelled out the door. It's time to open your presents and your dad and I want to see how you like them. Oh, they were excited. They ran up to the house, up the stairs and through the door. And into the hall where they saw 2 boxes. Their excitement grew as they wondered what was inside. Then they smiled at one another and as they each dashed for a box. I want this one, yelled Rose. No, I want that one, yelled Violet. Girls, their mom said, you know it doesn't make any difference. They are both the same. Rose and Violet laughed when they realized how silly they had acted. Of course the presents would be identical, just like them. They each got a box unwrapped and opened, and they looked inside. Rose happily yelled, Stuff to make a flower garden! This is great! Something I always wanted to do. I can grow my very own flower garden. Violet said, I like flowers and a garden would be nice, but there's a lot of stuff in this box and it seems like it would be a lot of work. Violet was right. There was a lot of stuff in the box. It contained everything they needed to make a flower garden. Everything except water, sunshine, and love. Both girls thanked their mom and dad for the great present and they dragged their heavy boxes outside to start their gardens. They each selected a patch of ground to call their own, took the How to Garden book from the box and began to read. Rose said, Violet, you were right. This is going to be a lot of work. They carefully removed the grass, loosened up the ground, added and mixed in the special flower soil, and planted their flower seeds. Violet found some nice sticks and pretty ribbon to make a fence around her garden. She gave the seeds their very first watering and said, Rose, I'm going inside to watch television now. Rose asked her dad to help her make a stone fence around her garden. A very special garden needs a very special fence, she said to him, as she gathered and placed the stones. After some time, the fence was completed, and Rose gave the seeds their first watering. Well, maybe later. Right now, I want to eat breakfast, and then I think I'll play a game, Violet said. Every morning, Rose tended her garden, and every morning, Violet had something else to do. Every morning, Rose would remind Violet to water her garden, and Violet would reply, Let Mother Nature take care of it. One morning, Rose checked on her garden, and she couldn't believe what she saw. Her garden was covered with little flower plants. She was so excited she danced with joy. Then she looked at Violet's garden. It didn't have many plants, but there were some. Rose opened her How to Garden book to see what she should do next. She said to herself, I must thin the plants. I need to take some out to make room for the others to grow. Rose felt bad. She loved her flowers and now some out of the ground. Then she had an idea. I'll plant the ones I pull from my garden into violets, and that is exactly what she did. Rose then gave both gardens a big drink of water. She loved her garden, and there was no reason she shouldn't love her sisters equally. Her mom watched from the kitchen window. She was very proud of the way Rose was helping her sister. Rose was looking at her garden when she heard Violet coming out the door. Wow, Violet said when she saw her garden. Look at all those plants, Rose. I have just as many as you. Our gardens are really growing. Violet, Rose said, do you know that I... And then she stopped, talking for a second, as she was angry. She continued, do you know that I think our gardens are growing equally? I think so too, Violet replied, and from now on I'm going to tend my garden every day, just like you. Over the next several weeks they watered their gardens, pulled the unwanted weeds and grass, fed the plants, and even got some worms to put in their garden to keep the soil loose, just like the How to Garden book recommended. They were very pleased. The plants were growing as many had buds and that they were ready to open. Oh, it wouldn't be long now. It wouldn't be long before there were 2 beautiful flower gardens. The girls were so excited. They just couldn't wait to see all the colorful flowers. The next morning they got dressed and hurried outside to tend their gardens. To their surprise, they were in full bloom. They shrieked with excitement, held hands, and danced in circles. The flowers were so beautiful. Every color in the rainbow was in their garden. They couldn't wait to tell their mom and dad. They ran to the house and through the door. Mom, Dad, they shouted. Come outside and see our gardens. They are beautiful. Come on, hurry. Rose grabbed her mom's hand and Violet grabbed her dad's, and they both pulled them out the door and into their gardens. You girls have done a great job, said their dad. Oh, look, the colors are beautiful and the plants are so healthy, their mom added. And they looked at the flowers. Their mom said, we have a surprise for you. You are going to have a baby brother soon, and your dad and I know you will take care of him as well as you take care of your gardens. Aren't you girls excited? Rose and Violet just stood there. They didn't know what to say. All these years they were a family of 4, and now there was going to be a strange 5th member. Another member that would need these parents' love that should be theirs, and they did not know if they wanted to share. What's wrong, girls? Their dad asked. Your mom and I thought you would be happy and excited. Let's have a glass of milk and maybe a cookie or 2. Then you can tell us why the frowns. As all 4 were licking the center of their cream-filled cookie, Violet spoke up. You are going to love me less because you're going to have a brother to give him love. I feel the same way, said Rose. I don't want you to love me less. My goodness, their mom said. We could never love either of you less. Where did you get that idea? It's not an idea, Rose said. There are 2 of us and 2 pieces of love. 1 from you and 1 from Dad. When there are 3 of us, you're both going to take some of that love away from us and give it to him. Oh, girls, their dad said. Love isn't shared. Love is magical and it grows. Why, each day your mom and I love you more and more than the day before, and tomorrow we will love you more than we do today. Rose, do you remember the morning you went out to your garden to thin the plants? She asked. And how you saw that Violet's garden had just a few. And do you remember what you did? Rose thought for a minute, then said, Yes, I remember taking my flower plants and putting them in Violet's garden, so she would think her garden was doing as well as mine. Violet just looked at her sister. Her mom then asked, Why did you do it? Well, said Rose, I love the plants and I love my sister, so I thought I would share the plants with her. Ah, said her mom, share the plants. That must mean that you loved your plants less because you gave some to Violet. Rose thought about what her mom had said, then replied, No, I didn't love my plants any less. I love them the same, and I love the ones in Violet's garden, and I love doing something nice for her, and I loved watching both gardens grow, and I love the flowers in both gardens, and I love you. Now I understand how magical love is and how it grows. Me too, said Violet. Let's go out and smell the flowers. I'd love to, said Rose. So friends, what a great story it is to end our Friday. Remember that love grows just like our gardens, and you should always stop, use your nose, and smell the flowers. Until next time, bye. Wow, Micheline, what a great story time.
Such a nice, cute story, Maricel. The two twins and the fifth member and loving each other more and more every day.
Smelling the roses.
Oh my goodness, friends. Isn't that such a nice story?
I'm so emotional today.
Oh, shit.
But of course, now we need to have some fun.
Yeah.
So now we're heading over to the two coolest people we know, Zoey and Zoshy.
I can't wait to see what they have for us today.
Yes, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be magical. Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hooray! Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hooray! Hi friends, I missed you guys so much. My name is Zoshy, and I love the smell of pancakes on a rainy day.
Hi friends, my name is Zoe and I love the smell of cookies baking in the oven.
And we are brother and sister. This week we're learning all about our senses.
Yes, and today is all about being able to smell.
Your nose helps you to smell nice smells like fresh baked cookies or roses.
Yes, and sometimes bad smells like garbage or sweaty socks. Sometimes your sweaty socks are
Stop! My silkies don't
sorry.
stink.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Zoshy.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, it's fine. Thank you. And it can also give us important warnings, like when something is burning.
And believe it or not, but your nose also helps you to taste things.
And helps us to breathe in and out. And in and out.
You have two holes in your nose called nostrils. They help the air to come in so you can breathe and the smells to come in so you can smell.
Our nose also has these super special cells in it that helps us smell.
Zoshy, did you know that our noses are kind of like two-way streets?
What? How? Cars can drive in and out of my nose, can't they? That would be super duper awkward.
No, silly. With our nose, we breathe in new air, but we also breathe out old air.
Oh, so that's why it moves two ways.
Exactly. Zoshy, did you know that certain smells make us think of things? Our brains connect certain smells with certain memories.
Wow.
When I smell pancakes, I always think of rainy days on the farm with Grandma Zoshiana and Grandpa Zoster.
Oh, when I smell oranges, I think of soccer matches with my friends because we would always eat oranges right before we play.
Smell is the only one of the 5 senses that's directly connected to the part of the brain where memories are formed. That is why we remember certain things when we smell them and also become a bit nostalgic.
We also have these super tiny little hairs inside our noses that make sure dust and other icky stuff don't come into our lungs when we breathe.
Wow, our bodies really are super amazing.
They really are. And do you guys know what the coolest thing ever is?
Tell us.
I'm going to know. Smell is the first sense a baby uses after they are born.
But Zoshy, do you want to know something even cooler?
What? Am I getting a new toy?
No.
Am I getting some ice cream?
No.
Am I meeting Superman?
No, it's about our sense now.
Oh.
So, just like we have fingerprints and even tongue prints, we also have smell prints.
No way. How?
Each person has their own distinct smell. kind of like a fingerprint.
Oh, so that's why when some people smell you, they can tell it's you without looking at you.
Yes.
That's cool.
That's correct.
Sorry, that is the coolest thing ever. When we are learning about our noses, we also need to think of sneezing, because sometimes when you smell something that tickles your nose, you might want to really, really, really give a huge smell. That is why I think it's time for us to sing a super fun song about sneezing. But before we sneeze, remember, we sneeze into our elbows, not on our brothers and sisters.
That's correct. Now, why are you sneezing on me?
It was just to show the kids what not to do.
Oh no, Zoe. Okay, so get ready, friends.
And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3. When you feel like something's tickling your nose, then you really, really, really want to sneeze. Don't hold it back, that's the way it goes. When you really, really, really want to sneeze. Don't be shy, don't be shy. When you really, really, really want to sneeze. Wipe your nose, wipe your nose. When you really, really, really want to sneeze. When you're sniffing the flowers and you're playing in the sun and you really, really, really want to sneeze. You can cover up your mouth, wash your hands when you're done. When you really, really, really want to sneeze. Don't be shy, don't be shy, when you really, really, really want to sneeze. Wipe your nose, wipe your nose, when you really, really, really want to sneeze. If you're allergic or sick, or you're tickled by a feather and you really, really, really want to sneeze. Don't worry too much, it could just be the weather. When you really, really, really want to sneeze. Don't be shy, don't be shy, when you really, really, really want to sneeze. Wipe your nose, wipe your nose, when you really, really, really want to sneeze.
I had so much fun learning about our noses and smelling. Now it's time for your fun fact again.
Have you guys ever wondered why you don't sneeze in your sleep?
No.
Like Zoe, you can snore in your sleep, but you don't sneeze.
Really now? Why don't we sneeze in our sleep, Zoshy? Since we only snore in our sleep.
That's because the nerves that make us sneeze are also sleeping.
Oh, really? So they're also taking a day off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I love all your fun facts, Zoshy. Friends, remember that our noses helps us to smell a bunch of different things every day, which also helps us to learn more about the wonderful world we live in.
And that it is from us for today, friends. We'll see you again next week with a brand new week. Bye! Achoo!
Maricel, isn't Zoe and Zoshy just so much fun, and they get clever day by day as the days go by. We learn a lot from them.
They are the best. But of course, they can't be the only ones who have fun.
Yes, we should have fun too. So with that said, what fun activity do you have for me and my friends today?
So what we're doing today is we're flowering smellers. We are smelling flowers. So what we're doing is we're doing sit-ups. So we are going to come up like this. We're going to pick a flower, smell it, go back and put it down.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Okay.
So we're going to go now. So, we start at the back. 1.
Purple. Put it back.
2.
Blue. Put it back.
3. Which one?
Oh,
orange. Put it back. And 4.
Put it back. Marisol, I suppose we need to put the flowers back where it was?
Yeah, otherwise our mommies and daddies will be very angry. So we're going back again.
Okay. Red. Smells like a rose.
Orange.
Smells like a tulip.
Blue.
Smells like a dandelion.
Dandelion.
Oh, dandelion. Smells like a lily. Dandelion.
Well, this is so cool because you can do these activities at home with your mom and dad.
And
friends.
also they're keeping fit while doing this.
Yes.
So you're keeping fit, you're keeping active, you're indoors, and you can do it with your friends and your family members. So I strongly urge and encourage you to do this at home, friends.
Very important to remember. We also want to remind you guys that you can catch us every single day of the week.
Yes.
And we also want to remind you that you can download the Zoshy app on your Android phone, and you can watch lessons, you can
Do
go
all
through
the cool
booklets.
stuff. Yes.
And we also want to thank our friends Sugar King again for the best week ever, and we have a
Thank you,
song that we want to
Sugar
sing you
King.
guys.
Yes. So,
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
we love you, Sugar King. Thank you so much for always keeping us sugary.
Yay! Until next time, friends. Bye!